It's good.
Do I?
I'm rewatching it with my daughter.
We're dying to watch it.
What?
It's kind of
Ahsoka?
long.
What are you talking about?
Ahsoka.
You were dying to watch it?
Ahsoka.
Why?
Oh my god.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. It is Wednesday, and that means it's time for Wins and Wiffs of the Week. John is here, Chris is here, Brandon is on the West Coast, and I am Shane. We are sans Charles today, but we are going to show you our new collectibles, as well as, well, I don't know if we have a whiff of the week. To be determined. Oh, we do.
Ooh.
I
All
actually have a whiff because you didn't allow me to say it last week. Shane said. So
That's right.
Yeah, I'll say it this week.
Correct.
Shane said.
Correct, because I had to share this story. So
Shane
now
said.
the floor is all yours for whiffs.
Thank you.
All right. I want you to have the spotlight. How we doing, guys? Welcome to another Wins and Wiffs. What's up?
I'm in a new spot right now in my basement, if you haven't noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon I'll be outside.
You better finally get that fire pit going so you could stay warm.
I'm just running out of space here.
How's the weather over there? Is it getting cold?
It was, but today it was like 80 degrees out. It was really hot.
Yeah, today was really hot over here too.
It was not 80 degrees out. He's so jealous that you're in San Diego.
You live in a different state than me.
Get out of here. I was outside from like 10 a.m. until dark. It was so nice. I was just doing stuff in the yard. I just didn't stop because it was so nice out. But it was like pushing 60 here.
Pushing 60? It was it was 78 degrees by me.
It was definitely like 10 degrees warmer by you, yes. But I don't know about 80.
I was tanning in the backyard.
Yeah.
Shane lives in the forest of the Endor moon.
I'll tell you. The elevation in my town is so much higher than 15 minutes away in every direction that I drop 5 degrees coming into my town. It's 5 degrees colder. It's the craziest thing. Which I don't enjoy. I wish it was warmer. John, how about you? How's it going down there? How's the weather in November in Georgia?
Well, it was, I think we had a couple of days last week where the high was in the 30s.
What?
And we had a couple of days
in
this
Georgia?
week. Yeah.
Well, he's in the mountains.
God.
Yeah. And then we had a couple of days this week where the high, or towards the end of the week, it got to the point where the high was in like the 70s. So,
well, you are in Fort Oglethorpe.
Yes.
Well,
and it was in the 70s today, 75 or something like that today. Not too bad.
If you guys remember, last weekend I went to Nebraska. On last Saturday, it hit 84 degrees here. It was really hot last Saturday.
Yeah.
So it was 84. Then Sunday morning, I had a flight to Nebraska. When I landed, it was 25 degrees and snowing.
Oh my god! Nice.
And me and my friend were there wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
I told you way back in another life I had a job opportunity to keep my position and move to Omaha, Nebraska, and I think you can now see why I said no. I've never been there, but 25 degrees when it's 80 here, no thank you.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
So did you get to see Kyle A and Todd B?
I saw Todd B again.
Okay.
He came with me to the guy's house. He helped me pack everything with boxes and bubble wrap and packing peanuts and,
Where was Kyle A?
It was a really quick trip. We were basically landing, going to the guy's house, and leaving because it was a 20-hour drive home. And Halloween was the next day. And if I wasn't home in time for Halloween, my wife was gonna literally kill me, and I'll be outside doing a podcast.
Nice.
Correct.
So we had to rush.
Chris would be outside tanning permanently.
Yes.
Was Todd wearing his glasses backwards and upside down the whole time you were there?
Oh, always.
Yes. Sunglasses on the back of the head, upside down. Love it.
Yeah.
He's always ready.
No, Todd B came out big for me because the guy only wanted cash, and you can't how much can you really bring with you to the airport on a plane?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I sent him cash through PayPal. He went to his bank and took it out for me. So then when I saw him in person, he gave me the cash. So he came through in the clutch.
Wow.
Love Todd. Love
Nice.
Todd. Great guy.
Shout to
Kyle
Todd
A.
B.
Not so much. Todd B.
I think poor Kyle didn't even get the invite, is what I'm guessing. You know, so
it was a 45-minute thing altogether, in and out.
Yeah.
In and out.
Well, shout to Todd and to Kyle. I believe they are both patrons
Yes.
They are.
of this show.
Oh, yeah.
So if you would like to join them in supporting the show, if you like the content that we do, please go to patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys. All of our links are down in the description. No matter where you're listening to this show or watching us, check out the description below. 5idiotstalkingtoys.com will get you to everything. And let's jump in now to the first win of the week. Love that music. All right, we are going to go. We are going to go to the man with a hat one size too small. Chris, you are up first.
Now, if you guys want a hat too small, please go to tshirts.com and you guys can get your own thimble hat there.
That's correct. Yeah, you can find our merch shop and you can order a lot. There's a lot of different stuff there, guys. There's travel mugs and stickers and hats and backpacks. And
if you're looking for a Christmas present, you guys can go shopping there too.
Tshirts.com.
This is my win.
Oh,
this
snap.
is a Palatoy Wampa.
Wow.
It is sealed. It is AFA. It is greater than 80. No crease on the flap. And it is beautiful.
And it's full of fingerprints.
I'll clean it.
Yeah. Welcome to the White Glove Show.
Where's your white gloves? Is it with your other hat?
It's,
Well, he doesn't have the plastic on it, so he's not wearing the white gloves.
it's packed away next to the mic.
Yeah.
So this was the one thing in the collection that I was going to keep, that I want to keep. And then after I came home, I decided I'm not keeping it at all. I'm getting rid of it. So it'll be for sale on Rope 5 Toys.
Oh.
Chris is so mad at his collection and possible collectibles that might even join his collection right now.
Everything that he gets. He picked up stuff for me, and he's like, "Oh, I might want to keep this." So I was like, "Sure, just give me the money and it's yours." And he's like, "No room for it."
I don't have anywhere to put this stuff.
Right.
Like my house is almost worse than Charles's right now.
Well, in a second, you're gonna have the little nook back there. You can put it on a shelf.
I'm hoping so. So we did a separate build-in with shelving, and I actually told my wife, I says, I'm gonna put my Star Wars figures up here, and she just made a face. So.
Yeah, it's usually what happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's very cool. I saw the backside with the I guess it's the French
really cool
on there, and it threw me for a loop for a second. But then I realized it's akin to the Tri logo. It's just that they're on
really
different
nice
sides of the box.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this side is like regular.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call it English. Some people call it regular.
This is the first time I've ever seen this one, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Meccano before.
Now, didn't they make a was it Palatoy that made the Wampa Hoth Rescue, the Hoth Wampa Rescue or whatever? They came with
The
two
Tri logo
figures and a tauntaun or something.
Oh, the one that I sold on the page.
Oh, okay.
Is that Canadian or is that Palatoy?
No, I think it was Palatoy, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
There's some cool sets like that, Palatoy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I like the Endor Rescue too, right? Or the Endor, whatever that's called. That's
They have the Endor one, and then they have the Ewok one.
Microscope one.
Yeah, that was cool. What's cool about it is that it wasn't available in the U.S. at all. So it's not just different logo, different language, different card back, anything like that. It's literally a set that was foreign. So, all right, very cool.
Exciting.
John, how do you feel?
Excited.
Are you ready? Should I go to Brandon? Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right. John's up with his win of the week.
I don't have a win.
Why did you just say you were going to go?
Well,
I put you on the
win
spot.
was that I got the green light to go hunting today.
Oh.
And I did go hunting. I went to several places. And
What do you hunt for? Elk or pig?
Toys.
Oh.
I thought he really was going hunting too. He's
Yeah,
up there by
that's what I thought.
Fort Oglethorpe.
When he said hunting, the first thing I thought of was toys.
No, not for John Walden.
How dare you
John,
guys?
no. From the guy that says he's got no time to do anything. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I got the green light today to go hunting. Wound up empty-handed. I've been looking all over the place for a black manta for the Todd McFarlane Justice League. Did we all just freeze there for a second?
No, just you.
Just you.
I think you guys were all frozen.
Wait. Modern? You were hunting
the
modern toys?
Yeah, Todd McFarlane. But nothing. All they have are waves 1 and 2. I think it's 1, 2, and 3 or whatever. The most recent one that I've found was Deathstroke and Nightwing. So that was 6 months ago.
I feel like these are made up names. Are you just making these names up for each episode?
No, I've shared them. I've shared them in Wins and Wiffs.
Chris, do you know Deathstroke?
Do you watch the show?
I don't watch the show.
No.
You don't know Deathstroke?
Yeah,
Isn't that the
Deathstroke.
guy with the orange and the black face?
Oh, yeah. He's a really cool looking Deadpool.
That's the most recent one that they have.
Yeah,
Never
I
heard
love that.
And I went to a lot of Walmarts today.
Yeah. I don't even think that's his name. I think John just calls himself that. That's what he does every night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Deathstroke. Yeah.
The Deathstroke.
I'm about to throw the Deathstroke on.
Word. But yeah, empty-handed. No new. They have the Invisible Jet and the Batmobile now, but they don't have any of the figures.
So you had a win. It was a short-lived win, and it turned into a whiff. Right.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's just life.
I tried to mix it up, the order, because I watched an episode with my kids the other day, and Chris commented how he's always last.
Always.
And then they
said,
asked,
"Daddy, you're always first."
No, they said, "Why do you always go last?" And I said, "No, I don't always go last." So anyway, we're gonna make Brandon go last because I don't think he has gone last in a while.
Daddy, how come everyone else shows one toy and you show 17?
Mm-hmm. Correct. All right. So, any guesses about my win of the week?
Leia Boushh.
Underwear.
Something that's brown in a pan and has a stick and a helmet.
Leia Boushh underoos.
John and Brandon were close. Were correct with their first guesses. Did you see? I saw. Where was it posted? I saw somebody selling the underoos. It was like R2D2 girls underoos, like sealed, never opened, and they had 2 different sizes. And they weren't. Enough said. It was just like I just can't get past that.
Man, that's so creepy.
So I do have Leia Boushh.
Whoa!
This is one that this is one of those deals where I wanted it, so I feel like I overpaid for it, and I feel like I felt like I was aware that I was overpaying for it, but it was an auction, so I had a bid.
Painted nose.
You're in the right direction.
Painted toe.
Painted feet. The legs.
Molded hair.
Unpainted. Not
Unpainted
painted.
what?
Unpainted.
Unpainted eyebrows.
Just
What are you doing?
I almost didn't even see what you were talking about.
Why was the helmet on anyway? You should never put the
Well,
damn
I just
helmet
put it on just now. I just put it on just now.
How dare you?
I just had it on right now.
Yeah,
Come on.
look at that rub on her head. Oh my
No, it's
God.
light. It's light. It's light.
Yeah, from the helmet.
Anyway,
Orange eyebrows,
You must have a different variation.
red eyebrows.
unpainted torso. The back torso is painted brown.
Oh.
The front is unpainted.
Well, you want to hear something cool?
And the interesting thing is it's molded in
Apparently
gray. Or it's I'm sorry, it's molded in beige and it's painted gray, but the brown paint was not applied, so it was just the one layer of gray paint.
Well, because the painted torso is actually brown, and it's painted over the brown.
What?
Correct for the unpainted torso for the Taiwan. Yes,
for the painted torso, it's brown underneath. The base color is brown instead of tan or gray.
Yes, for that one Taiwan variant, right?
Yes.
All other figures are molded in the tan.
Oh, okay.
And then they're painted gray and then painted brown.
Loser.
So they just forgot to paint. They just forgot to paint the brown.
Correct. Yeah. So I'm trying to grab one near me. I don't have one right near me, but I have this cut card. But you could see the difference.
Loser.
So there's the painted with the brown. And there's unpainted. How dare you?
Why does she look like the poltergeist with her red eyes?
Well, it's the red eyes. That's a variant.
It's a
face. She's got 4 different faces, I believe, not the 17 or 16 that John has with the
16 of the B-wing.
Yeah. So again, I definitely overpaid for that, but it's a one-off. It's just a paint error. And if you want it, you want it. You're not going to get another chance at that. So I bought it.
Someone forgot to pick up where they left off when they came back from break.
Correct. Gertrude or Louisa.
That's right, Gertrude.
They went outside to rip a heater and then came inside. And
they were heated up all right.
Gertrude
so that's my
actually
win.
got fired that day.
She did. She was never to be seen again. That's my win. It's something unique. If you're a focus collector, you grasp for those unique, ones, errors, paint errors, anything that's a variation. So that was an exciting one to get. And what's that? So Brandon, you are.
I just want to say that I can speak for all of us that we're really super happy for you.
Are you happy for him, John?
I speak on behalf of the group. We're all super happy.
Thank you.
So, ballpark it, Shane. How much did you spend on that?
I knew you were going to ask me, and I thought to myself, I better look it up because I should be prepared. And we don't prepare on this show, so I didn't feel bad about not looking up. But you go ahead, and I'll chime in. I'm gonna check right now, and I'll
$75.
No. I would have liked to pay $75.
Oh my God! You paid more than $75?
Correct.
Shane, I can make you one right now for $45.
$110.
My one of the week. I don't know if I've shown this or not, but I've had it for a little bit. But I just want to show it online here before I sell it to document it. That way,
Alien from Empire Strikes Back.
No. 31 back. Bossk.
Wow.
No one's bought it yet?
No one's bought it yet, but it's extremely rare. Again, I just wanted to show it to kind of like have it shown on here, and then I could look back at it when I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Because it is truly something very rare and very unique, and not too many people have it. And the fact that I have one that I get to stare at, every day is kind of cool, but eventually it's probably got to go. So I did the same thing with the redacted dewback. But 31 back Bossk, very few known to still exist, I guess. Debut card. Not too many people have the debut card of Bossk, but here it is. Chris knows all about it. He's the one that first told me about it to begin with. I remember I picked one up in a collection, and he asked what back it was, and I wasn't sure. And I said maybe 31 or 32, and he's like, "Oh my God, if it's a 31 back, That's going to be crazy. But that one was a 32 back, but this one's a 31 back. But yeah, that's my win. It's for sale. It's got to go.
Here's the problem with that is that he was a very short run on the 31, and a lot of people just don't know about it. So when you post it and you put like a price, they think it's a regular Bossk worth whatever, $200, and it's not even close to that because there's maybe 20 of them known to exist.
Yeah.
At least on the AFA population report. That's how rare it is.
So 20 that have been graded, that have been documented. Okay.
Yeah. So here's 21.
Folks didn't pull the trigger on that.
Oh, Folks thinks he has one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He thinks he has one.
Trust me, you don't have one.
He said, and then he kept on saying, "No, I have it," and I'm like, "Trust me, you don't." And then he sent me pictures, and it was a 32 back. I said, "Yeah, I know. Everyone has the 32 back sitting in for a 31."
Yeah.
You know, I did the exact same thing.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't bought it because he's got a lot of really nice stuff. I mean, it's public forum on our page. Everybody knows he got the Canadian dewback, which is also very rare. I'm curious to see his collection and what he's got, because if he's got a lot of these really unique and rare pieces, he must have one hell of a display going there with all his stuff. So,
well, just look at all my past sales on Rogue 5, and then you'll see what he has.
Yeah. We should, I'd love to see what he's got up there, but he might end up with this. You never know.
He's going through a transitioning time right now, so.
Okay.
What a place to be where you don't even know what you have.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't know what they have. They're just called, like hoarders, but he collects nice stuff, and he has so much nice stuff he doesn't know what he has.
Yeah, it's awesome stuff.
It's great. All right. Well, now I'm probably heading towards embarrassed territory to where I don't want to share what I spent on this thing.
Well, here we go. Is this your other win?
No. The question you asked.
No, this is just Shane pumping. This is Shane pumping it up into a 45-minute episode.
Is this the whiff of the week?
I will say this. I don't know if it came across on the camera.
Just shut up and say it.
It is the figure that I just showed is dead mint, and that's why I also was willing to pay a little extra for it, because it's not just a one-off that happens to have this. It's a dead mint figure. The helmet,
dead mint with hair rub and discoloration. Yep, dead mint.
Get out of here! There's no hair rub.
What the? She has.
There's no hair.
That's
rub.
a different.
No, it's the.
No, I thought there was I thought she had like alopecia.
No. It was light. See the light?
Maybe it was a lighting thing.
I got a light on it, 10% right above me.
What'd you say, John? She's got alopecia.
No, the rest of this figure is mint, and it's not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, can you tell us the price? Stop pumping it up.
All right, you all have one guess. Go.
Oh my god, he's still pumping.
I thought you already said the price.
125.
Okay, Brandon.
Didn't you say 75 earlier?
No, John said that. I said I wish I paid 75.
150.
Okay, Chris.
2 nickels.
Get out of here. What's your real guess?
2 nickels.
2 nickels.
10 cents.
It was from England, so I had to convert from British pounds. $221.68.
Oh my god!
Absolutely ridiculous! Oh my god!
Love it.
That guy just took his whole family out for dinner on an idiot move.
We go in Sizzler. We go in Sizzler. Yeah, the figure is really, really nice. I'm very happy with it, but I know that I overpaid.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
I like it. it.
Oh my god!
All right, so now it is time for Whiff of the Week.
We already had it.
What? Yeah, exactly. We already had it. Am I allowed to now say my whiff of the week, Chip?
Jesus
Just Christ. Please let me know if I'm allowed.
I can't even get over what Shane paid for that.
Okay, so my whiff of the week is actually something that makes me really mad. It pisses me the F off.
Whoa.
But So you guys know that sometimes when I sell an item, the buyer sometimes wants to get it graded. So if I'm shipping it to them, I always say, hey, if I'm shipping it to you and you're going to go ship it to them, why waste money on the shipping? I'll just ship it straight to them. I save the extra step. I save them the money. Usually it depends on who the person is. They'll fill the form out, mail, they'll email to me. I print it out, whatever. Not a big deal. Even if I have to do it, it's not a big deal. So Michael Albertson buys a couple of items from me. He prints the form out. It was 3 Letty figures with 3 Letty card backs. I packaged it all up. So I do a 3-point check. Every single time I pack a box, I have everything written down on paper. And when I pull it off the shelf, I put a check mark. When I package it, like wrap it, I put a check mark. And then when I put it in the box, I put another check mark. So when there's not 3 check marks next to the item, I know that something is not missing or whatever. So I ship out these items to CAS. CAS emails me to tell me that they're missing one of the figures to the card back. And I told them that it is, what does that even mean? So I told them, I'm like, that's completely, crazy that I know for a fact that I shipped it out. And it literally went back and forth for a week, and they're just swearing up and down that they never got the figure. And I take a picture of everything, not in the box, but I usually take a picture of it on the counter when it's all wrapped up, and I send it to the person and go, shipping it out. That's usually how I do it. So they're claiming that they didn't get a Paplu figure. Not the most expensive thing in the world, but it's still like $80. So now, who's responsible for that? Me or Michael? Because they're claiming that they didn't get it. So I'm gonna reimburse them back something, but I know going forward, I ain't ever doing this ever again.
Doing what? Doing which part?
Shipping stuff out for grading for people.
Oh, yeah.
Because
you're held liable for all. If something goes wrong, it's.
Absolutely, and I know for a fact it's their own negligence because they emailed me the week prior on 2 different orders that they were missing something, and both times I said, impossible, you guys got it, and then within days later they told me, yes, you're right, we have it.
Oops, we found it.
So this is the 3rd time now that they didn't find it this time. And now they're going back and saying that it was definitely not in the box. I can guarantee you it was in the box. So now I just feel bad that Michael Albertson is screwed out of a Paplu figure. The CAS obviously can't grade anything. And it's just, it's just annoying. So when we have Russ on the show, I'm going to have to make a complaint.
Wow. Yeah, I've always kind of thought that from early on when I heard that you offer that as a courtesy to people, let me forward it on for you, and the onus falls on you just because you're involved, which is unfair because you're just trying to do a favor.
Yep.
Yeah. Cut that out. Save yourself the heartache. Take yourself off of the off the chopping block.
Because if anything happens, even if the thing comes back and if it's graded wrong or if it's broken in the case and you get it back for that person, then it's still kind of
it's happened before many times. Yeah. And then I have to get more involved on something that I have nothing to even do with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not. Yeah. I don't know. I get it.
It's just more of a headache. It really is.
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, my suggestion is not, I'm not a grader, but my suggestion is just from, common sense is, just explain to people, say, if they ask you, I used to do that, but honestly, if you ask me, I am going to honestly tell you whether I think it's a gradable piece, and you can, go with my opinion or not, but I'm going to send you the piece. You're going to open it. You're going to look at it yourself, and you're going to decide if you want to grade that figure and go about your business. And that's it.
Here's my take on it. Someone buys an item and you ship it to them and it gets marked delivered, they're going to say, hey, it's either here or it's not here. When we ship international, why do we not guarantee international packaging? because there's a third-person company that's basically looking over everything.
Mhm.
Well, now the grading company is a third-person company that they have nothing to do with any of this. They can simply take it, lose it, whatever they want to do, and just say, we didn't get it. Swear up and down that they didn't get it. But I can tell you right now, in my house, there's no loose Paplu anywhere. And when I went back and I looked, it was the only shipping label that I made the night before, which means it was the only box packed. And the next day when it was shipped, it was the only box shipped. So it's not like I even put it in another box or could have screwed up.
Is there any chance that you put your microphone in that box instead of the Paplu?
Probably. It's getting graded.
Well, let me just ask this from a novice, non-grader, haven't submitted anything. Do you have to do anything special to ship this to CAS or AFA? Like, are you literally just putting it in a box and you're sending it, ground shipping, $6, $8?
I ship it the exact same way I would ship to someone's house.
Yeah. So how as nice as it is of you to have done that for several years now, to save somebody $6 to $8 is not worth the 1 out of 20 times, 50 times that you have a problem, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, Brandon, how much did you? How did you ship yours to CAS?
Ship my what?
Your figures that have been there for a couple years.
I handed mine in personally,
Oh, okay.
and I still don't have them.
Right.
My
What Brandon does
my
is
question for Ross is I'm going to read the invoice numbers and ask him if he knows where my orders are.
tell him to bring his laptop to the episode so he can do some clerical work. What Brandon does is he goes to these conventions and he walks up to the CAS booth and makes some submissions. Then he walks over to the AFA booth and just buys acrylic from them.
Yes,
at a discounted
Correct.
rate. That's
correct.
That's how he goes about his cons.
That's exactly how I do it.
I saw it firsthand. He got onto an airplane from Tennessee to go to San Diego with 46 acrylics in a suitcase. And somehow none of them cracked. It was amazing. All right.
He shipped his clothes home.
I just wore my clothes on the plane. That's it.
he was like the guy from Friends. Yeah, he wore 20 layers of clothes to get home. Yeah. All right. I think that's going to do it for this episode of Wins and Wiffs of the Week. Thanks very much for watching. As always, find our links below in the description. And please subscribe to the channel on YouTube, like the video, and comment below. All those things help YouTube know to show our episodes to some new folks, and that will help our show out greatly. So please comment and like the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye now. Goodbye.